you have acute glaucoma? Well, here's a way that you could find out if you have early onset eye problems, because I'm going to give you a little bit of a vision test here. Of course, you're not here, so we have to pretend that you're here. So we're just going to have a regulation deck of playing cards brought to you by Blue Crown Magic here. We're going to have a card picked. In this case, it's the Two of Spades, and that card is going to get lost forever in the middle of the deck, of course, giving it a little bit of a shuffle. And now here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to give you a state licensed vision test here, sir. A state licensed vision test. So the first part of that is I'm just going to show you a card here, and I'm not going to say anything else about the card, but that I'm just going to put that card inside of my pocket. Here's the next part of the vision test here, sir. What's that card right there? Four of clubs. Good job. Great so far here. What's this card right here? Six of spades. Man, you might not have early onset acute glaucoma after all. But here's the real kicker. Here's the real vision test, sir. What's the name of the card that I put in my pocket? It's this. See, I think you might have a problem, because if you recall, see, that card is actually in the Eight of Spades in the middle of the deck, which means that the card you saw me put in my pocket is actually your card, the Two of. So you might want to go to your local homeopathic homophobic doctor and see if you could get that checked out. It's transgender rights. So here's how to do this hot card trick here, this vision test. It's really not much. You're doing control, a double lift, and a Browy reversal. But of course I have to go over it because some of you are from European countries where you need everything spoon-fed to you. So here's what you do. You have the Spectator Touch, a very expensive yet reasonably priced deck of cards. Hot review. If you haven't seen it, you should check out that hot review. And we have a card selected here. Now we're gonna need to control this card to the top via your favorite method. Man, if only there was a pastry pig-based magician that had tutorials on how to control cards to the top of the deck. Maybe you should click on that, you lazy cunt. But we get this card and we control it to the top of the deck here via your favorite method. So in this case, I'm doing a hot double undercut to get that card to the top. Next thing you're going to need to do is a double lift. So the way that I got ready for this hot double lift is with a dribble. This is hard as fuck. So if you're a amateur porn star, you might need to look the other way here. But this, you just pretty much just hold back two cards while you're dribbling the cards. So right now I'm holding back two cards, which I replace in the deck and get a pinky break. That's just one way that is my personal pronoun preference to get into, as opposed to doing a buckle, a pinky pull down. So now I have a break underneath two cards ready for a hot double lift here. So I do the double lift, show this card, not really make a mention of the name, and then turn the card back over and very cleanly put it inside of my pocket. Of course, guess what I'm doing? I'm putting their card secretly inside of my pocket. While all attention is going to my crotch region where this card is being inserted into my pocket, I'm getting a little break here, pushing this card back and forward underneath the top card, ready for a Browy reversal. This is a hot move by what's his name? Frederick. Might be Fred Browy. Brown Browy from Expert Card Technique and card manipulation, among others. Hot guy came up with this reversal technique. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna grab half the cards below here. So you're gonna get the deck. You're of course still holding a break here, which you transfer to your thumb. You're gonna grab half the cards, turn them face up, and put them on top of the deck, all while maintaining the break. So now your situation is you have a bunch of face up cards, their face down card, your thumb, the fat of your thumb and then the rest of the face down cards. That's your situation here. As you say, hey, what's this card right here? Keeping a break. And they're going to say, of course, 4 of clubs, unless they have some legitimate vision problem, of which you direct them to the nearest hospital. Then what you do here is you complete the Broward reversal, grabbing all the cards below the break, turning them over, and saying, sir, what is this card? Of course, they're going to say 10 of spades. If not, then it's C earlier. Now what you've done is that you've secretly turned over all the cards apart from this card without the spectator knowing, because all you've done is just cut to 2 random cards. So now when you put this half on top of this half, you're ready. You have this face down card here in the middle of the deck. So when you turn the card over and turn the deck over, you tell them, hey, sir, how about you tell me what the card in my pocket is? That's the ultimate vision test here. They're, of course, going to name the card that you put inside of your pocket originally. It's the 8 of spades. They're going to say, it's the 8 of spades, sir, of which you can naturally berate them and make them feel insignificant, because that's the real secret to magic. So you berate them, you tell them you're wrong, your vision is wrong, your mom was wrong for not for keeping you, and you know what, you deserve the death of a 1,000 so here now you say you're wrong, sir, because see, you need help with your vision, and you show them that the 8 of spades is in the middle of the deck, which could only mean, and you're very clean here, you reach into your pocket, or you have them reach inside your pocket if you want to have a good time, if you know what I mean. Bonus effect is that you cut a little hole in your pocket, and then you put your inside of the pocket, so when they reach in, not only do they get your card, they also get your cock. They touch your, and then you show them that it's the card that they picked. And it's a great trick for every race and age, apart from the part inside of your pocket where you cut. And so that's a really good trick. Hope you guys enjoy it. It's easy to do. It hits hard, and it makes sure that people check out the stuff that I have in the description below. That's what this trick ensures. So you practice it well. You give it the dedication it needs, and Mazel Tov, as they say in the rich part of town, because Jews make money. They make a lot of money. They own society. Clear your minds. It's a conspiracy.
See you again, when I 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 see you again.